This is high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, presented by Sholo Ford, produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 106.7 Radio. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Little Bluebird Studios, and Hudson's Furniture. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
All right, thanks for joining us here at the Roundball Shootout. I can hear myself, yes. Yep. Is he on here? We're ironing something out. There you go.
Get back.
Okay, so we're here at the Round Valley Roundball Shootout. Taking on ALA Gilbert. ALA Gilbert, the Eagles, are off to an early 10-3 lead, and after a turnover coming into the front court, Fabens timeout. We'll step away and take a.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Check. Test, check. I keep thinking I'm in Q for some reason. Telling you I'm in Q. Check, 1, 2, test. I can hear myself in Q, right? Unplug this. Check, 1, 2. Test, 1, 2. Test, check, check. Test, 1, 2. Plug the whole thing. I want this out of here. Unplug it. Unplug the whole thing. Top of all the things so I can see where it's at. Test, 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 test. All right, so I'm on 2. I'm on 2. Okay, check. So I'm in program. All right, I don't know what that's all about, but okay. There we go. Well, we welcome you to Round Valley. It's the Round Valley Shootout, and It's Fabian High School and the Eagles of American Leadership Academy, Gilbert. We welcome aboard our play-by-play announcer today, Derek Palmer. Derek.
Thank you, Camden. As it is 12-5 now, 3 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first quarter. As the Eagles are working it inside and out. Three-pointer. Fabens having a hard time here in the early going, down 10 as a wild shot's going to go off of the side of the backboard. And again, rebound claimed by the Eagles as the Eagles have knocked down a couple of shots from the outside. And right now having the offense led by Tiff Quigley, who is trying to penetrate and then drop it off again on that outside as the Eagles again going in and out while trying to find these open looks. Ball's inbounded to Quigley there. She's going to catch and shoot a three-pointer. It's off the back rim. Rebound knocked out of bounds. And it's going to go over to Fabens. But again, another ominous sign here for the Wildcats is got two Eagles that were right there waiting for the rebound. So forcing the miss and still having a hard time claiming. Now being met at mid-court, trailing 10. But at this point, you could even say the Cats are fortunate as they turn it over. And it's again a loose ball claimed by Quigley. Long pass in transition as she comes up the front court left side. That was going to be White Rock, but she double dribbles and turns it over. The ALA Gilbert Eagles are 7-0, undefeated right now, and they're playing a little school about a half hour east of El Paso in Fabens. Just 500 people in their high school, taking on one of the bigger charter schools in Metro Phoenix. Is penetrating and trying to float in a little tear drop. There was Bella McClory, but it was blocked out of bounds. So now inbounding baseline left is Victoria Cruz, and a three-pointer is up and in. All right, 15-8, 2 minutes and 10 seconds to play. Yeah. Nope. This ball is inbounded again up top Quigley. Thought about a three, but she was quickly closed out on there. That was a nice job by Nunez. Another force there, misforced, and then kicked back out after another offensive rebound. This time Quigley's going to go back up and in. (17-8). Lead's been right around 10 points here for the last 5 minutes of this first quarter. ALA Gilbert wearing the white uniforms, acting as the home team. 90 seconds to go. They're going to get it again to Quigley on the trail. This time her three-pointers off the front rim. And now a double team in the backcourt forces another Wildcat turnover. Hard off the glass, though, and unable to finish was Samantha Quigley. And then a third opportunity as that one's going to fall down there. And we got one of the Wildcats who's in the backcourt. That's Jaylene Pena. It looks like she's already favoring her left leg.
She might have taken an elbow to the face.
Is that what's going on? Well, she's sitting upright. (19-8) though, a series of offensive rebounds as the Fabens Wildcats doing a pretty good job forcing the first miss. They just can't complete the defensive possession.
Yeah, the Eagles have really been owning the goals and the glass, both ends of the court.
It does look as if Pena was hitting the head as they're going through a little bit of a concussion protocol with her. This team that usually only dresses 8 on their varsity, so losing anybody here is going to be pretty tall mountain to climb.
Yeah, Darren, I think I overheard you saying earlier that these guys even played a couple games yesterday after a long drive, right?
Yes. So they've already got 2 in the books.
Timeout's over.
As checking in is going to be Ashley Gomez. Gomez, a sophomore, hopping up to replace Pena. We'll try to keep an eye on the bench here to see how she's doing. As they're going to have the ball trailing 11 with 1 minute and 18 seconds to go. Don't think that a foul was called, as it was just incidental contact, but the much more aggressive ALA Gilbert Eagles already with 4 whistles against them. So there's another foul whistled against the Eagles. That's McLaurie, and that's number 5. Just her first personal, so now an inbound play is going to be try to force into the post, but it's again stolen away by Tiff Quigley, who's going to penetrate inside the free throw line and then feed it off to the left block, where Samantha Quigley can't finish, but she is bumped and fouled.
2 ladies. Here we go, line up.
So going to the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Samantha Quigley. It's been both of those Quigleys have been doing an awful lot of the offensive workload, as the first free throw out of Samantha's hands is not good.
White.
Second free throw is also not good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It's Quigley on the season, averaging 32 points in this undefeated campaign. She inbounds to Tiff and goes right back to her in the corner. Can't get a 3-pointer up, but right back over to Tiff Quigley, who's going to skip it to the right side in White Rock. Nice job here by the Fabens zone rotating, so Samantha's going to try to shoot over it and successfully do so. Knock down that 3-pointer. I believe that's their 4th deep ball that has been put in, and her 10th point. So brings the lead back out to 14 now with 30 seconds to play. Fabens might want to think about hanging on to this for the last one. Instead, there's a 3 taken from the right wing. It's going to be up the front rim. And Samantha Quigley with the rebound. Throw it into the front court where McLaurie's going to have it blocked as she went up, but the rebound now picked up by Tiff Quigley. She can't get the putback. And now 12 seconds left, and the Wildcats trying to hurry and get into the front court. Well, it's over and back, as Devin Perez got a little anxious. So another turnover there for the Wildcats, and 7 seconds for the Eagles to work with. As the Quigleys inbound, right back over to Samantha. She's again given space on that wing, but this time it's off the back iron. And that will be the way the first quarter ends, 22-8. ALA Gilbert leading here on italk1067.com.
And worldwide at italk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait, including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers, and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Back here for the Sholo Ford presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. As it's the ALA Gilbert Eagles here at the Round Valley Roundball Shootout, leading 22-8. And they put the basketball to begin as that 3-pointer was blocked, but the loose ball again rolls to Tiff Quigley. She's going to feed off to the left side, and Samantha Quigley, who gets her own miss after the deep ball, a third and then a 4th opportunity as she eventually is able to get that in. I think that's her 12th point. She might be coming close to 12 rebounds now. So 24-8, as Fabens having a hard time with the much bigger AOLA Gilbert Eagles, and there's an example of that as Tiff Quigley is able to go over the back and take away the entry pass, and she's cutting up the center of the floor, already stopping and popping at the foul line. Too firm, the rebound again tipped around, but this time there are the Wildcats able to clear it out. Trying to hustle into the front court is De Diego as she finds Victoria Cruz, unable to convert on the right block, and now she's a little bit banged up after the fact as Samantha Quigley penetrates, but has the dribble poked away from her. It's back up front now, where a three-pointer is lined up by Victoria Cruz. She can't finish, and the rebound is pulled down by Quigley. To Tiff Quigley. The Eagles looking to run, crossing over to get to the left, and then with that left, finishing off the glass, and Cruz, who has, oh, she's cut. She is cut on her right hand and is going to have to come out. And it looks like that probably occurred when she had gone up for that short shot and had been shaking that hand ever since. So Devin Perez now going to check back in. As the Wildcats are waiting for them to be bringing it up into the front court, trailing 26-8. 6:36 to go.
Derek Cruz is one of those kids that Fabens really needs to have on the floor, and she's been banged up the last couple days.
Trying to get a three-pointer out of the hands of Perez as it was wild over the rim and then out of bounds to the Eagles.
We saw her earlier yesterday in the morning game against Blue Ridge, and she came off of this court. These courts are laid on top of the ground, so there's about a 2-inch rise on them. And she sprained an ankle coming off of the court trying to save a ball from going out of bounds yesterday. You can see she's got a big bruise on her shoulder and now a cut on her hand. She's a warrior out there.
Well, they played 2 games yesterday. Is everybody playing this many games? Foolish question, I know. 2 games yesterday and then multiple games
as many.
Gonna get gassed, these kids are.
It's a double elimination tournament from here on out, so they've got a potential to play several.
After the turnover into the front court goes McClory for the Eagles, and she's got the finish, and now the lead's been stretched out to 20. And meeting the offense there at the midcourt, the Eagles kind of going for the kill here. Wildcats starting the offense 35 feet from the basket. Again, backed in to the center circle and then to the back court. Not chasing the loose ball, but it rolling out of bounds. It'll be the Eagles' ball anyway. This Fabens Club Camden, they had to dress some JV players and freshmen to come up here and get it done.
Yeah, there's a lot of inexperience on the floor. You can tell that when their leadership players, those key role players aren't in, it's a completely different ball club.
Nice move by White Rock to get inside and then try the mid-range jumper, but Karam's in and out. White Rock, just a freshman, showing some heady play with the penetration. Back on defense, and again waiting in that center circle at midcourt. Long pass down to the left block, and a good finish there inside by Jennifer Yebra.
She was one of those kids that doesn't look like it from the outside, but man, she's got some great skills with the basketball. Does a nice job penetrating and does a good job getting that bucket.
It's Quigley running the baseline. She's got another 3. 15 points. How many of those came from deep? Third three-pointer that she's able to get down is Yebra was looking again, but instead she kicks it out. Moving to the left, there's Pena with a three-pointer to try to answer. It's not good. Hustling for the rebound, though. Devin Perez can't claim. But they're the Wildcats in the backcourt, showing a little spunk. Off the dribble, Dubois is able to drop it off around that right block. Can't get the finish that time, and the rebound is claimed, and in pursuit, McClory will be whistled for a personal. 5 team fouls called on ALA Gilbert in that first quarter. All right, here come the Wildcats, trailing 21. As nearly into the backcourt again, and then traveling is trying to race around some defense was Sarahi De Diego. And back out there, good to see Victoria Cruz with pretty heavily bandaged right hand. To that baseline left, and then a quick pass outside. Try to feed it again to White Rock, but patiently working it through the offense as the Wildcats zoned up. But ALA Gilbert really executing here, trying to make it rotate back to the right side. And now a three-pointer will be hoisted up and in, as that's Dudois. She's with 7 points, 8 points now, and stretches the lead out 34-10 with 3.5 minutes to play in the half. Up and down near midcourt, Cruz being chased by Dudois, not giving her any room to breathe. In front of the ALA Gilbert bench and then kicked away. He's again trying to feed it inside to Yebra. She's been the best offense here for the Wildcats in the second quarter. The bandaged Cruz gonna inbound. She goes between the rings, then right back to Cruz. With that right hand all wrapped up, she's trying to go on the attack, gets to the foul line, and then throw up the runner. But wait a minute. Foul is going to be whistled against McClory. That's her third.
Well, you got a chance to see the just exactly what we're talking about there. As Cruz has a good first step to get to the side of the defender and then takes her defender to the hole. She goes strong to the hole and earns a trip to the free throw line.
That can't be very easy what she's trying to do there.
Yeah, so she's typically around about an 80%, 85% free throw shooter, and you can see she's struggling with that tape.
Lots of tape. Oh, nearly shook it off to have that one rim out. Rebound pulled down by Dudois. She's going to get it again on that trail all alone at the top of the key. Thinks about it, puts it up and in. That's number 3 from downtown for her, as they're making it rain are the Eagles, now leading 37-10. Clock goes under 3 minutes to go here in the half. Again being hounded on the perimeter. With that 27-point lead, the Eagles might think about peeling back a little bit, because that's number 4 that have been whistled on McClory, and that'll get her out of the ballgame. McClory, she's a sophomore point guard.
Bonus, ladies. Play one. Here we go.
Now with the Wildcats an opportunity to get some of these points back, but the clock stopped. That one's not good on the front end of the 1-and-1, though. The rebound taken away, pulled away by De Diego. Going to go right back to her angle left, and she has a three-pointer up and in. So now how do the Eagles respond with McClory on the bench? They got a big lead to play with, but an opportunity for Dudois to trigger the offense. As she goes to Quigley, has the dribble poked away from her by behind. Now it's going to be thrown into no man's land and tracked down by the other Quigley, who quickly turns it right back over. Nunez tries to start the offense, but perhaps got a little ahead of herself. Gets the dribble poked away from her, and now into the front court comes Dudois from that right elbow. She lifts it up from mid-range. It's not good. Fighting for the rebound, and eventually it's poked out to Cruz. Victoria Cruz really proven to be that kind of glue player. She angles to her left to start the offense. And going right back over to the red-hot De Diego. This time, not good. Side rim. Rebound pulled down by Tiff Quigley. Keep an eye on Sam as she sets up in the corner on the near side. Gonna feed it to her on the wing. She's got a lot of space. She's got it up and in. For 3 ball that Samantha Quigley's been able to get down. 18 of the 40 points.
Wow. They're gonna have to do something to get her. They gotta get a man a hand in the face every time she gets to the perimeter.
De Diego with the heat check. Rebound caroms out to the Eagles, and then a foul committed at midcourt. Just the second whistle against Fabens. They'll stop play with 1 minute and 18 seconds to go here in the half, and a 40-13 edge had by ALA Gilbert. The only adversity thus far, McClory picking up her 4th personal. As they go out of the short corner right, try to come back to the top of the key, but reading that one and stealing it is Jaylene Pena, as she goes end to end but can't get the finish. It's good to see her back in there after they were doing a little concussion protocol with her. And after the miss, Tiff Quigley wants to shoot up an early 3 but can't get that to fall. Less than a minute to go here in the half as Cruz with a pass in transition to Pena. She's on the attack but rejected by Dudois. Excellent transition defense on the interior there by Alyssa Dudois. Just 5 feet 7 inches tall and already with 3 rejections. Oh, third foul. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I thought that was a good defense. I thought she was going to wag her finger. As the first one's not good there from Pena. As a couple of players coming out, Dudois, now the starting backcourt for the Eagles, have a combined 7 fouls. So she checks out, as does Tiff Quigley. First time she has been removed. As checking in for the first time, got Hannah Markham and Tess Baldwin. Samantha Quigley is going to start it up. She's out there with 18 points, attacking at the top of the lane. 37 seconds left. Very patient. Is there a third personal whistled against the Wildcats? Just the first on Nunez. So no foul shots, as that's just number 3. 35 seconds left. And ALA Gilbert looks like it wants to know. As soon as I say that, a shuffling foot situation for Tess Baldwin.
Yeah, just kind of lost her balance down low. She got a good inlet pass that time, but started to lean back and got her top end going a little quicker than the bottom end.
Samantha Quigley, the only starter out there for the Eagles. As there's 18 seconds to play, and there a 3-pointer lifted off by Pena. Can't get it to fall, and the rebound goes out of bounds, and they'll keep it there. So baseline left. Cruz with the inbound, right back over again to De Diego, and she's got her second in the second quarter to drop. Just 7 seconds to play with here. I don't know if the Eagles realize it. 2 seconds, and now somebody hollers it out to the sideline where a 3-pointer will be blocked. Left Lacey Price's hands. It would have been good if it had gone, but instead is how the first half is going to end, with the Eagles holding on to a commanding 40-17 lead here in Round Valley at the Roundball Shootout. All right, well, it's 40-17 here at the break on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
You've been there waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
40-17, ALA Gilbert is leading the Fabens Wildcats. Fabens is a little town east of El Paso with very little enrollment and is right now being hit pretty hard underneath. And both Samantha and Tiffany Quigley have been feasting, especially Samantha, who's into the break with 18 of the 20 points as the Summit Regional Medical Center update here at the injuries has been taking a little bit of a toll also on the Wildcats as they missed their time with Jaylene Pena, who had potentially been concussed, and then Victoria Cruz had to step out when her right hand had drawn some blood, and they had extended absences from two of their starters and already having a hard time with both of the Quigleys. They're a little bit too much for them to overcome there in the early going. So we could tell you that the Ace Hardware player of the first half was certainly Samantha Quigley with those 18 points. She was pouring them in from the outside. Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your car or just need a key replaced any hour of the day or night, any night of the week, call Ace Hardware, your helpful place with 3 locations in Pinetop, Overgard, and Sholo.
Yeah, so she was almost predictable, Derek. We were talking, offline here as she set up for one of those 3-point shots. We even predicted, I mean, it was just nothing but net. Every time that she sets up, it's just zoning in and hitting those. Second nature.
So I think we can say the keys to the game is going to be her continuing to be fed and Fabens finding a way to slow her.
Yeah, Fabens got to find a way to get a rebound and get some extra shots up in there. And it's tough. Eagles are all over the place. They're hitting the glass on both ends of the court and coming up with the ball. I mean, you got 40 points, but yeah. You got 40 points on the board, but you got a whole lot of shots taken to get those 40 points.
All right, so Fabens out here in the Round Valley Roundball tip-off, trailing 40-17 as got a couple. Oh no, the ELA Gilbert back out there and warming up. They didn't have a lot to talk about as they got an early start there. Raced out to about a 10-point lead in the first quarter, and really it was a credit to the Wildcats that they were able to keep it close. But then as the second quarter started, there was just a little too much Samantha and Tiffany Quigley as they were really pouring it in.
Derek, Fabens, Texas is my home state, so I got to be rooting for these guys to pull back in this.
Now Texas is a big place, though. So
it is, but Houston. I mean, these guys are right outside El Paso, so
So you're representing the southern third.
Yeah.
And the 12 to 15 hours that separate them?
Yeah. 12.
Well, I'm glad they got the little cheering section here outside. As they're trailing 40-17. And we'll start the second half here right after this on the Sholo Ford presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
All right, 40-17 to start the second half. When it comes time to kick off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona. That's Northland Pioneer College. As they're going to kick off the second half with the Fabens Wildcats trailing by 23. And the task that they had been assigned at halftime was figure out how to slow both Tiffany and Samantha Quigley. Samantha has 18 points. Now they have had an offensive bright spot, have the Wildcats, as Sarahi De Diego knocked down a couple of three-pointers, but they also were struggling to try to continue with the injury situations that they were contending with. Jaylene Pena had to leave with a potential head injury, and Victoria Cruz was cut in just the most recent of the injuries that she had suffered in these last couple of days.
All right, one more and then you're out.
So right now the Eagles just trying to figure out how to close this out in advance. Fabens is trying to find a high note.
It'll be interesting to see if the Eagles keep up their pace of game. They've been keeping a pretty active presence on the court.
Also going to be coming out here to start the second half with Bella McClory having been whistled 4 times in the first half, and Alyssa Dutois has 3 personals. So there's a good chance that the second half is going to be played without 20%, 40% even, of the starting 5, as they're both out there right now. McClory a little late coming up, but she's going to go down and well, not try to chase down Pena. She's open to start the half with a three-pointer that's off the front rim, and the rebound is pulled down for the Eagles by White Rock. Long pass to the near side in transition as Samantha Quigley gets her rhythm, puts up an air ball, but the rebound is poked away by one of the Wildcats, and I didn't see a signal as the ball rolls into a lot of the open space here at the Round Valley Dome, and it looks like it's going to be the Wildcats' ball. Here in the first minute of the second half, no score yet, but already 2 3 balls that have been attempted in just 20 seconds. Cruz going to trot into the front court left where she's met by 2 defenders, now going to be chased by Quigley. So even with a 23-point lead, still very aggressive defensively. There's a feed into the left block. Yebra can't get the finish. And Quigley's going to come out of traffic with the loose ball and rebound. Throwing it into White Rock to start it at the left wing. Bounce pass to the foul line, and then all alone there on the baseline's left.
Nice pass by Quigley on the inside.
Hannah Markham gets the finish. Now double team on the far sideline. Pena on the run again, using the glass to score that one from straight away. She's shown a lot of comfort there, taking those mid-range jumpers while her feet are moving. That time getting the finish. Now Dubois starts the offense, and she's going to go right back at her with a little runner of her own. 44-19, 6:37 to play. And again, a double team just over the midcourt line. Forces the turnovers. The loose ball's taken away and then fed to Samantha Quigley off to the right of the lane. Can't get the finish, but the rebound nearly claimed by one of the Eagles. Hustling forward is Cruz as she has a pass into the front court. Yebra going right at the rim where she is bumped and fouled by Markham. I believe there were 9 whistles blown against the ALA Gilbert Eagles in that first half. So there's one in the early going here in the second.
Come on in, come on in. Yeah, you're good.
Going to the foul line, trailing 25 with 6 minutes and 18 seconds with the clock stopped. This is the best way to get back in the game. If you need to, head over to Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center.
One, ladies.
Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back in the game. Yebra couldn't convert the first, though. Second one is up, and that one is good. 44-20. As Dubois is going to come out of the backcourt with White Rock. Quigley coming off of the baseline to send it to the left. Get it to her on the roll. She's at the foul line, then back outside. White Rock, three-pointer was blocked. Nice closeout there by Cruz. So they're going to get it to her on the loose ball, cutting to the center of the floor and then trying to move toward the hoop, but she's cut off by Dubois. This is a little bit of a different approach here defensively by the Eagles as that three-pointers off the back rim. They're still meeting the Wildcats pretty early after they cross over the time stripe, but it looks like they're playing a little bit more with their feet rather than all the hands in the reach-in.
Yeah.
Force that miss as it goes out of bounds. Quigley wants another three-pointer. That's off the front rim, but won't fall. It wanted to. Is there? She's surrounded by 3 Eagles. De Diego can't control the rebound as it's out of bounds and back over to ALA Gilbert.
You know, Quigley's got a good stance on that rebound there. Holding her ground is tough to not foul in that situation when you're the big man, and she's able to get away clean, come back with the ball, and then end up with a score.
They're moving to her right. She sets herself up in the mid-range. I believe those are her first points in the second half. 20 now. 46-20. Her team's up. Perhaps most impressively, she's scoring all these points and is one of the Eagles to remain out of any kind of foul trouble as there's a turnover forced, and it was Quigley who was doing it at the top of the defense. Front court right side, Dubois between the rings, and now reversed again to Quigley, who always starts that offense there on the left wing. Moves it to the right side to Dubois, patiently working it around the perimeter, extending the zone out now 35 feet away and allowing Dubois to go on the run. This time her runner is not going to be converted, but rebound pulled down by Markham as she feeds it to the angle left, and Quigley, who's got a three-pointer up and in.
She's a good foot and a half, 2 feet behind that three-point line for that shot.
Forces Fabens to call a timeout here, trailing 49-20 with 4:40 to go. And Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
49-20 as Fabens just took a timeout. Been extending their zone here in the second half, trying to frustrate the ALA East, nope, beg your pardon, ALA Gilbert Eagles. As I'm looking at the bench, and one of the big offensive forces for the Eagles has her right bicep wrapped up, and Tiffany Quigley. So with ice on the arm, it seems like that's going to be this ball game for her, but leading 29, it's an opportunity for her to rest up and give some of the other Eagles an option. It's been Hannah Markham who's been out there. She looks like she wants to keep an eye on Yebra. Instead, on the outside, Cruz tries to move to that far sideline, and looking on that sideline for Nunez, but it was whipped out of bounds. So another turnover here for the Wildcats. 49-20 as Dubois tries to go to Markham on that left block, but the pass was a little bit of a short hop. So exchanging turnovers. And Cruz again being met as soon as she crosses over that midcourt line. Try to penetrate, but the dribble's taken away by Markham. She's got players on both sides. Goes to Quigley on the left, and the southpaw is able to finish. Brings a lead out to 31. Again, waiting for her in the center circle is Quigley. The Eagles only got the one speed. As a little smack to the face, Markham contacts De Diego, and there's the second personal here in the second half. Samantha Quigley finishes that fast break on the previous possession. She is approaching her season average. So going around the horn and then into the corner on the far side of the floor. Can't get the finish there on the three-pointer from Nunez, and the rebound is pulled down by White Rock. Off again to that angle right side where Dubois got space. Her three-pointer is too firm. White Rock with the rebound. She goes right back up and in. And AOA Gilbert. 5 points now for White Rock. And near another turnover, but that's just going to free up De Diego. Can't knock down the three-pointer. Rebound pulled down again by White Rock, but in the backcourt, her pass is taken away by De Diego as she draws the hip check from Markham, and we'll go to the free throw line, stopping the clock at 2:52 here in the third quarter. And Fabens trailing 53-20. Markham has only been out there for a short time and has picked up 4 personals. First one's up and in, so she joins McClory with 4 personals, and off the bench comes Tess Baldwin for the Eagles. And she's coming in to replace Quigley. So everybody with foul trouble still out there for AOLA Gilbert, as Dubois loses the basketball after she had penetrated across the first line of defense. This ball picked up by Fabens, and now stepping through is Cruz. What a nifty move in transition there by Victoria Cruz. Surprisingly, just her first bucket.
Yeah, really nice hand switch there right at the last second.
Screen moves Dubois again left of the lane. Lead is 30 for the Eagles. Dubois sizing it up well outside that three-point line. Go to the foul line, White Rock. Thought about stepping back for a three-pointer, but happy to cycle through the offense. Neither Quigley on the floor right now for AOLA Gilbert. Dubois pounding the rock. She loses her footing and travels.
Yeah, time right now is not a concern for the Eagles. Really an opportunity for them to work on their routines, their play.
I think that they might have wanted Dubois to separate herself from that one a little earlier, though, as there's some great interior defense there from Markham, is nearly flirting with her fifth person, I'll say it that way. She got the ball well before there was any contact. But some of that AOLA Gilbert aggression forces the ball out of bounds. Now the inbound goes to De Diego as her three-pointer is off the back rim. And rebound is pulled down by Baldwin, but her pass in transition to try to start the fast break is tipped away by De Diego as she wanted to try to step through, but it was again well defended by Markham. Hannah Markham. She's listed as 6 feet tall.
Yeah, I believe it. Maybe.
Oh, 30-point edge. Dubois goes to White Rock. Out to the 6-footer. Her three-pointer is wide to the right. Rebound pulled down by White Rock. As they're going to go to Dubois, and again on the run, the teardrop from 18 out. That was a tough shot. It's nearly got it to fall. But the rebound instead pulled down by De Diego. Minute to go here in the third. As there, that's off the glass. I think that was Nunez who was able to get that one in. Brings the lead down to 28. 53-25. Starting the offense left elbow. Handed off to Dutois. Nearly lost the handle, but she's able to get it back now inside the foul line and can't put that one in as it rolls off the rim. Rebound controlled by one of the Wildcats. Who's there? It's Gandara, who's able to clear it out for Fabens. As Victoria Cruz gets again through that first wave and puts that off the front lip. Not good. Rebound pulled down by going back over to that far side, and Cruz, who has lots of space, but her three-pointer is too strong. Rebounded by White Rock. She's able to keep two Wildcats away. Now split two defenders in the backcourt. 10 seconds left as there it is. Off to Baldwin, who can't hit it on the move. Rebounded by McClory as she feeds it out to White Rock. Can't get that to finish. 1 second to play. And there's the buzzer. Three are in the books. 53-25. ALA Gilbert leading here on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
All right, final quarter of play, 53-25. ALA Gilbert leading the Pride of West Texas. The Faben Wildcats. And ALA Gilbert going to begin with the basketball. The Eagles holding onto a big edge. 7 minutes and 55 seconds left in this one, and it seems as if it's academic at this point. Neither Quigley is in there for the Eagles. And a foul well outside the three-point line. And the first whistle here in the second half that'll go against the Wildcats. Second personal, though, is whistled on Nunez. Ball's inbounded to Dutois, who's been triggering the offense with the Quigley sisters out. Back toward that center circle, Dutois happy to occupy lots of the clock, leading 28. Now trying to break down Cruz with the dribble, but denied. Go to the short corner where Baldwin's on the attack but loses the handle, and it's out of bounds. So still with the Eagles.
You know, one of the nice things about a tournament like this, and especially if you got such a great lead, is you're able to cycle through your bench, give players some time on the court.
Ball was inbounded by White Rock, and then she's forgotten about. Comes back in front of the Eagle bench and can't hit the three-pointer. Front court left, Cruz. She's got the tape off of that right hand. She was cut in the first half and looks far more comfortable with it at this point as they go back to that left side. The three-pointer is elevated by Pena. Can't get the finish, and there's White Rock with the rebound, though she has her crossover poked away, and now the ball's rolling out of bounds and will remain with ALA Gilbert. 7 minutes even to play in this ball game, and still with a 28-point lead are the Eagles as it's into Dutois. Alyssa Dutois, the junior point guard, trying to use a White Rock screen, but nothing there, so she's just up and down as she moves toward the right wing. White Rock now straight away, moving away from the three-point line. She's going to feed it to Dutois. That was about 22 feet away.
Yeah. She could have won $10,000 for that.
Is that on the line?
Yeah.
16 points for Dutois. 56-25, the Eagles are leading as Cruz wants to answer near the right wing, and it's off the front rim. Rebounded on that weak side by Baldwin, nearly thrown away on the far sideline, but controlled by White Rock. She's surrounded by Wildcats, able to get it to Dutois. Now the Eagles got numbers. She calls her own number, too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Cruz. She's had a busy day, just with only one basket, though.
Yeah, it almost looked like Dutois maybe had a small twist of her ankle on the coming down on that rebound.
There's Cruz. Is the foul? I think they whistled that one against Cruz actually. And she went down hard. She's already wearing that bruise on her left shoulder and got the cut on the right hand. And White Rock wants a three-pointer. That's not good. Rebound tipped and eventually taken by Nunez. Off to Cruz. Nunez is in front. She's got it all alone underneath, but can't get the finish.
A couple things that we'll be covering coming up here will be the Beeler Orthodontics Live to Smile, Love Your Smile straight line play of the game. And of course, that's brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. And we'll also be discussing here in the last quarter Deemer's Glass, Glass Man of the game. If you need glass for your home or business, Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass, call 1-888-GLASS-MAN, and that will be the Glass Man of the game. So we're looking for rebounds, and that'll be a tough one to figure out for the Eagles.
There's a lot to choose from.
A lot to choose from. And then finally, we have the player of the game, which is brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. And for the best selection of hiking, hunting, fishing, camping gear on the mountain, go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport south of Pine Top on Highway 260, and they'll be bringing us our player of the game. So, Derek, as you look through these categories, you got anybody in mind for?
Well, Samantha Quigley has been massive, even while only playing a few minutes of the second half. But 25 points, so she's not going to get to her average. But still, just think of what she could have done had she been out there still with these final 4 minutes to go. Got to say that White Rock, just that freshman, Wyan White Rock, got to the rim, or to the free throw line, beg your pardon, but with a really nice move to the basket. And she looks like she has a very bright future. She switches on Cruz with McClory. Cruz in the corner on the near side, coming back out to De Diego, who can't hit that three-pointer. And there's White Rock underneath with the rebound. I think she's getting close to double figures in that category. She goes behind the back of midcourt, all in traffic as she tries to serpentine to the rim, but instead gets knocked down and out of bounds. The basketball will remain with ALA Gilbert, but that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, there you go. So White Rock maybe will be our Deemer's Glass Man of the game. If you need glass for your home or business, Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASS-MAN. So congratulations, Wyan White Rock.
She's the 5'6" player that rebounds like she's 6 feet tall.
Yeah. Well, that behind the back dribble, I mean, that's a move that I only do when it comes to Alberto's burritos, when I'm trying to guard them from my kids.
Your kids like the burritos? Or
yeah. They like to eat my food. That's the problem.
McClory just fouled out with 2 minutes and 41 seconds to play. 56-25. The Eagles are up. Cruz on the attack, left of the lane, slams on the brakes, spinning in traffic, and fortunate to get it back out to Pena. Now she's on the move, but she gets bumped by Markham. Now that's her fifth.
40.
That will bring in Dudois as Markham fouls out. There's an exchange in the first quarter where Tiffany Quigley went to Samantha Quigley in transition, one of Samantha's 5 3-pointers. I think that could go as our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. Live to smile, love your smile.
There you go. So which sister are we giving that to?
It's a team effort.
There you go.
As neither free throw goes down there, and the rebound, hitting the deck hard, Gandara. So I think that's kind of the name of the game right now, is everybody just remain healthy. As a jump ball will give it back to Fabens, and off the bench. No, they are not. Natalie Cruz going to hop off and get some time here. As Gandara, quick pull.
Well, and Derek, let's go ahead and mention the player of the game. Of course, that's brought to you by the Honda Outdoor and Sports Store. For the best selection of hiking, hunting, fishing, camping gear on the mountain, go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store south of Pine Top on Highway 260. And I think you've mentioned it a few times, where Samantha Quigley, 25 points in the game and not even playing a majority of the second half.
There's White Rock just dribbling it out here with 37 seconds to go. And I think if the Eagles have their druthers, this is how it's going to end, 56-25. But you got to credit now the Wildcats still chasing the ball around. As Cruz nearly forces the turnover and does so. There she goes along the far sideline. 20 seconds to play and has it taken right back by White Rock. And a classy move there by the freshman. Rather than going on the attack, she's going to allow this one to play out here. 3 seconds left, and that's how the buzzer sounds, with the game ending at 56-25.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball. Stick around, we're going to be covering some more games coming up here. We'll be back shortly with Camp Verde and Round Valley boys game. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
This has been an iTalk 1067 sports exclusive presented by Sholo Ford. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Little Bluebird Studios, and Hudson's Furniture. This is a copyrighted broadcast. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or reuse of this program without the expressed written consent of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves is expressly prohibited. For more information about this game and others around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.